Uh-oh, Siri's talking to me. Freddy's got that thing on him, that cannon. Loaded down. Yaga. Good morning, folks. Today we have a big project we're starting. We are demoing a wood deck around a pool, and we will be installing pavers and a retaining wall around the whole thing. So let me show you what we're working with. This is the pool deck. Freddy and Vicente are getting to work on it. As you can see, it's a raised pool. It's about 3.5 to 4 feet. The retaining wall and the patio is going to come out to here, so we're going to extend it a little bit, and this is going to keep, I think we might come out 2 feet if I'm correct. Yeah, there's a line right here, about another foot to 2 feet. I'm going to rip all these plants out of here, but we got a lot of wood demo to do before any pavers start going down or any wall block. We also going to take down some trees. These Areca palms are going to go. That palm tree is going to go. Big pile of trash over here behind this shed is gonna go. You got quite a lot to take out of here. The wall is also going to come out 2 more feet than the deck is right now, and then it's going to curve back in and tie into that wall, just because there's electrical and a whole bunch of stuff over here that they don't want to have to move. We're gonna see how much of this we can get loaded in the dump truck. I'm gonna try and stack it nicely, so hopefully we can get this whole top deck in the dump truck to dump. Dealing with a wasp issue right now. Freddy's got that thing on him, that cannon. It's the thing about a wood deck, you get wasps all underneath of it. I don't want to get stung today. No sir, that does not sound fun. So I have at my house approximately 80 to 100 yards of fill that I've been saving specifically for this job. So I've just been piling and piling dirt, rock, some excess paver sand, 57 rock, all that. Anything that I get that doesn't have a bunch of roots or sod in it, I've made a huge pile at the house. So I'll be trucking that in here whenever we get all the wood out so that we can start raising this up. It's gonna be probably a couple days of trucking because I'm just gonna be using my, my 350 here. I can haul about 5 tons at a time. So it's gonna be at least a full day of hauling loads in here, maybe 2 full days from my house. And then we'll get the machine working. I'll rent an excavator for this one. We can do a lot of it with the skid steer, but I want the excavator to dig out the trench here. And then I can also use the excavator to backfill over the wall once we have the wall up. So a lot of these boards are 10-foot boards, and the truck is a 10-foot bed, but I can't close the doors with a 10-foot board in there. I need at least a couple inches. So I've just been taking off about 1 foot or 2 foot of these 10-foot boards.
Could you try again?
Uh-oh, Siri's talking to me. And then they fit nicely. And we are halfway done with the deck. and probably a quarter of the way full. So we'll easily be able to fit the whole top deck in here, and then some of the big supports underneath, 2x6s. Alrighty folks, that is the top deck removed. We started at 10:30, it's 2 o'clock now, and we got everything in one load, which was the plan. Tomorrow, the guys are gonna go out to a repair that we already picked up the papers. It's a seawall repair actually. The seawall company repaired the seawall already. It was leaking, and so now we just have to go back and put some sand down, put the pavers back. So tomorrow nothing's gonna be going on at this job. I won't be filming anything. I'll be taking the day off with my son, and then the following day after that, on Thursday, we'll be back here, and we got a bunch of bolts to try and get out from this pool shell, and if that doesn't work, we got a lot of sawzalling to do. So this is the deepest part here, about 4 feet. These are those bolts that I was talking about that are all into the pool shell. We'll go ahead and see if we can't pop all those out. Hopefully they come out easily. Once this is pulled off of the pool shell, and then we get that board pulled off of the house there, I can just come in with the grapple and the skid steer and just grab this stuff and pull it off. That's kind of my plan. We are loaded down. We stacked it all in there pretty nicely. At the end, we just started throwing crap in because we knew we had enough room. If it wasn't stacked in there nicely, there's no way we would have got that all in one load. So here's the walkway repair the guys are doing this morning. Once they finish this walkway repair, they'll head back to the job that I'm going to be on, taking apart that wooden deck. Good morning, folks. Brought the skid steer here this morning. Got the grapple on it so that I'll be able to pull off this deck frame with the grapple once I get it loose from the pool shell. At least that's my plan. It might get all mangled up doing that though, and then be a lot harder to load. So again, I want to fit as much as I can in the dump truck. So I have to keep that in mind. Might have to cut a bunch of them up with a skill saw into 8-foot pieces like we did with the top of the deck, and then put them in there. But I mean, I can grab it with the grapple, pull it all apart, and then we can cut it up into pieces. It's just a little bit more annoying to work with stuff that's all mangled up together in a pile. The one thing that I like more than construction, deconstruction. A little 8mm here. Tapcons. Oh, some of this wood is just so rotten. Well, that was easy. Oh, it's the second full one I've gotten so far. These things are cooked. Honestly, they're lucky this deck didn't just start falling apart when walking on it. Come on, baby. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta rip her off of there. A lot of these screws are so shot that just the head will pop off of the screw whenever you're pulling it out. So we end up just having to pop off a lot of these boards by hand. Golly, Freddie, I didn't even unscrew this one at all. We also went through a bit yesterday. Freddie was stripping them pretty good. That's all right. Okay, these are totally different right here. No wonder Freddie didn't try to get them ones out. It's way smaller. I got one smaller than this one it might work. That's the other big thing whenever you're undoing these decks around a pool like this. It's good to have a magnet with you, so if any screws or anything fall into the pool, you can drop your magnet down and get them out before they start causing rust stains on the pool shell, your pool surface. Really don't want that. That's a big no-no. So I got a long magnet on a pole over there that I use to get any screws out that might fall in. Please. Ah! Looky there. These guys are tiny. Alrighty, there goes that one. Well, these guys should just have to manhandle them and pop them off. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, yeah. Yaga. Alright, let's see what we can do with this deck. Is it heavy? Some of those, Freddie. Maybe try and whenever I bust some off, if they're not still connected to another piece, try and drag it over here, and then we can either try and unscrew it or use a Sawzall to cut it up into pieces so we can fit it all into the truck. The Sawzall? See, I got it in the shed right here. Got my old lady and my son here today with me on the job. What? Swinging around.
What?
You like that swing? That one's got more swing than yours at home, doesn't it? Look at the extension on that thing. So I was telling Freddie, when I pull this stuff that's loose, like this, bring it over here and you can either unscrew it or Sawzall it off. I got metal blades. Let me go grab the metal blades so that we can just get them all into single pieces, you know what I mean? So we can load them in the dump truck, because we can't load it like that, we'll just get nothing. I can smash it too down with the bucket. Alrighty, folks, that is one load down, and we have one load left. Yeah, up here by the house, we're gonna get all these boards. That's what the guys are grabbing right now. Quick work, quick work. Everything came off of the pool shell really easily. All the nails and bolts that were stuck just popped right out because they were so rusted out anyway. So it didn't do any damage to the pool shell. Got a bunch of electrical going on here. It's all gonna have to get replaced. It went to this outlet right here, and there's another outlet down on that corner, but it's gonna get all new electrical in here. I got my buddy Ethan, who used to work for us. You've seen him on the channel if you've been here for a while. Ethan's gonna come out and check this out after I get all the wood out of here and see what electrical he's gonna have to do. Stayed away from the pool pipes, but that was easy because they're all right up against the pool shell here. And all right, folks, we are finished up on the demolition and done for the day. Still have a little bit of stuff to take out of here, like these rocks and this one plant, but we have a lot of these other plants that we're gonna take out, like the trees and stuff that I was telling you about earlier. So I'm just gonna wait for that because right now I have wood and other stuff in the truck loaded, some trash, so I don't want to mix the plants in with that. I'll probably end this video here, and we'll probably make 3 or 4 videos just off this one job because there's quite a lot to do. It's quite a detailed event here. That's a successful wood deck demolition there, if you ask me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.